being a father is more than just being a dad. It's being a leader for your family, a leader for your community. You play a big role in the community, in this world, and you think more than just being a dad to your kids and a husband to your wife. You are supposed to be the leader of the pack, the main alpha wolf. And if you are not, you are failing as a man and as your calling, which the world has placed on you. Mindset equals power. What's going on, it's Carl. Y'all gonna have to forgive us today. We're in a new spot, and we're trying to improvise and make this work.
Yeah, no worries. Hope everyone is having a great day today. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. The weather's feeling amazing. I don't know about you, Carl, but I'm feeling pretty good this morning.
I feel great. Feel
alive
good
and awake and better than ever. Mainly due to the fact that I am living in alignment with the person that I want to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is why I feel so good every day. Yes, I do have my days that I'm tired.
Yeah.
But overall, when I get over that little hill in the morning of kind of shaking out of my skin, getting a little loose, getting ready for the day, right? I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good, and I'm ready to go for the day. But yeah, we're back to you guys this Sunday morning with another episode.
Yeah, for all you don't know, you're in the cut with Carl and Chris, and we are here to educate you and teach you, help you design good fitness, nutrition, self-mastery, everything that is required to become a better person and live a more purposeful life. You're going to have to forgive us too, because Chris's camera is going to spit on me today, but it's okay. Hopefully it will stay where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But if not, forgive it. It's still going to be a good YouTube video. We're coming with you today on topic of fathers in today's world, and how being a father is more than just being a dad. It's being a leader for your family, a leader for your community. You play a big role in the community, in this world, and you think more than just being a dad to your kids and a husband to your wife. You are supposed to be the leader of the pack, the main alpha wolf.
Yeah.
And if you are not, you are failing as a man and as your calling, which the world has placed on you.
Yeah.
So
I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was on the fly too, bro.
That was on the wow.
Hang on real quick. I'm gonna pop me that's a one-hand pop, guys. That's what happens when you get in the gym.
All right. There you go. I like that.
It ain't no tall boy either, y'all. This is a Ghost healthy energy drink. So
there you go.
Look, real quick, for all you who have not been keeping up with us, and two, I also want to input real quick. I always like to state the fact of when we have great audio, this sounds a lot better.
It does.
It's very just the perfect dense. There's no echo.
Yep.
But anyway, back to the point. For all you who have not caught up with us, or if you're new to the show, we are two guys who are best friends. We do two different things. Chris is a barber. I own a lawn and landscape company, and we are also trying to perfect and build a fitness culture community to where we can teach and program people not only on fitness, on mindset, building self-mastery, great nutrition, and cultivate a new breed of individuals.
Yes.
Which is called the Kingsman. And so if you're new to the show, just be ready. We do go in deep on things. We speak our mind. We never hold back. And honestly, if you get offended, then it usually means you're being affected by something. It usually means the truth is hitting you hard and you're getting offended. But you're not really offended. You just think you're offended. So if that's the case and you really can't stand it, you can politely just go into the next channel and move on. But we speak the truth here, and we are never going to slack from it.
No.
But today, we are here. We're back. We're ready. It's been a good week.
Had a good week.
We've been hitting the gym hard, building these workout programs, and we are seeing results, people. Do not, if you're in the gym with us right now, if you're working out along with us, never give up and don't expect results overnight. We are just about to hit our 12th week in the gym straight, and we are starting to see results, better results. So it takes at least a good 3 months, I'm going to say to 6 months, to see what you really want. But after that, you have to stay consistent to go any further. If you just stop, it's like anything else in life. You're going to go right back down here. Your muscles, everything will deteriorate, and you'll go back to where you were at.
Yep.
You have to stay consistent on working out, eating right, drinking plenty of water, and just building great discipline and self-mastery and staying consistent. So anyway, we love y'all. We thank you. If you're new to the show, or even if you're watching us on YouTube too, I'm going to point out, if you have not subscribed to the show, you better subscribe.
Please do.
If you're watching this and you're just watching it, but you like it, you're getting something out of it, it's helping you grow, or it's something you think somebody else could listen to, share our show, subscribe, share it, push this stuff out there. We need y'all support because we're just here for y'all.
Yep. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's how we're going to grow, is by our supporters sharing our show. Obviously, we do our part on sharing the show, but
yeah,
you know, the more people, the merrier, or the more the merrier is what they say. And so, yeah, today we wanted to get on this episode and talk to you guys about fathers and fatherhood, and how today in this world we hear a lot of fathers, quote unquote fathers, they're failing at it. They're failing at being a good role model, being a good leader. Slacking
big time.
Big time. Yep. And I see it all through, I'm a regular guy, so I scroll through Facebook sometimes, or I'm still on the Instagram or the Snapchat, and I see people's posts and stories, and all I see is a bunch of grown men just waving beers at the camera, or just grown men,
out partying,
fat as fuck, titties,
good God,
walking around with some titties,
tits you can milk, Cheeto dust in your belly button. This ain't going out to just the fathers, y'all. This is also going out to, if you're a husband, you're a brand new, or you're a husband with no kids. This is still
you stay at home dads, you fuckers.
You better be if you're stay at home dad, it's good. I'm glad you can do it. Here's the thing. You need to help when you're sitting at home. Don't just sit home and watch TV. Find something, a way to build your family up more.
Nah, fuck that, bro. I think men need to get out here and work.
Well, I mean, that's the way I was raised.
I get it if the wife wants to make more money, cool. But me, my wife, she makes good money, but I have it in my mindset that I got to get out here and hustle and make more than her.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I am. That's how I'm built.
That's honestly how
that's how I'm going to build my son up to be. That's cool if my wife wants to make money, go for it. But I promise you, I'm going to out hustle, and I always want to make more than my wife. That's just how I am. You call me whatever the fuck you want to call me.
It's actually a thing, a real man. It's what's built into us. It's what's instilled in us.
And my wife, she appreciates me for that. She really does. The fact that that I get out here and I grind hard and I provide for us, and she sees that I make more than her. And so
it can be done.
It can be done. But if you're a stay-at-home parent because of your situation, and you have to be, cool. But anyways,
look, we're trying to get it. We're trying to get to the point of what we're on today. Is father and husbands step up.
Step your fucking shit up, man.
There's been too many, and we see them every day, walking around these streets looking like fucking sloths, walking slow, you're putting on Crocs. When you put on Crocs are fine. Some athletic people wear Crocs, but the problem is they're athletic. If you're fat as fuck, I'm sorry, and you're putting on Crocs, it's because you're lazy and you don't want to tie your shoes. You want to slide your filthy sloth feet into Crocs because you're too lazy to bend over and tie your shoes. It's ridiculous. You need to get up and do something yourself. As a man, father, husband, it's up to you to lead your family. And if you aren't setting an example, you're failing. End of story.
If you're out here in the streets, running errands, and I see you in some slides, chilling, you're fucking up already, man. When I leave the house, I like to put on shoes.
Some nice clothes.
Some nice clothes. I like to be ready for whatever comes my way. Do you know that we're living in a day and age where people just go into random stores and start shooting?
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna be ready and prepared if I'm wearing PJs and Crocs?
You could be the first one to get shot.
First one to get shot. Nah, man, I'm laced up everywhere I go. I literally think about this when I leave the house. I'm like, man, I gotta put on some shoes and I gotta put on some nice. Like if I'm not dressed up like this, then I have to be in some nice workout clothes. That's usually what I'm chilling in. Just some nice casual workout clothes.
Yes.
Shoes laced up, ready to run, ready to go, ready for whatever. You guys,
you can still wear something comfortable and look chill.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Chris. He's right there. He looks great. That's an easy setup.
With the nice boots.
See, and then you go from there, and you got me. Even though I'm chilled out, I got my Dragon Ball Z hoodie on. I still look clean. I still look clean. I got pants on. I got my my Chuck Taylors on. I look clean, but I'm comfortable. But I don't have to wear fucking pajamas to drop my kid off from school, and then they're wearing pajamas because they see you wearing pajamas. And if Dad can do it, why can't I do it? I'm not about that life, and I'm not about y'all having that life, because that's not really what we were called to be, and we're failing as men. There's too many of y'all out there slacking, and I don't care if you take offense to this or not, you're slacking, and you know it. You know you're slacking.
Yep. You know, because I'm in the gym all the time, and because I'm a hard worker, my son, he knows that's what I do.
Yep.
He knows that his dad is working on his muscles.
Mm-hmm.
And
work on your mind.
Yep. And then that I work a lot, but I'm still very present. I'm still very present in my kid's life. And my son, when I'm around him, I could just tell, like my kids, I can just tell they look up to me.
Yeah.
They want to be just like me. They just the way he looks at me. He looks at me like as if he's proud. He's proud to have the type of dad he has. Do you think kids are going to be proud of you for drinking every weekend?
Oh, good God, no.
For drinking beer and sitting
smoking pot
and sitting on the couch playing video games. That shit is not manly.
No, it's not.
That shit is for a pussy.
God, it's lazy almost
motherfucker.
It's almost irritating, Chris.
Yeah.
Especially when you get into our mindset and what we're doing, it becomes, you almost want to just punch him in the face when you see him doing that stuff. And you know what? For you that don't have kids and you're a husband and you're out on the town without your lady doing shit you know you shouldn't do, talking to women you shouldn't be talking to, you purposefully flirting, fuck you. Fuck you, plain and simple. Do better, because if not, she deserves better. Let her go and let her find somebody who's worth her time, because you're failing.
Yep.
End of story.
Yep, I feel the same way. We have to hold ourselves accountable, because if we don't, then who else is going to? It's not going to be anybody. It's up to you, the person that I'm looking at in this camera. It's up to you to hold yourself accountable. It is not your wife's job. It is not your kid's job. It is not your mother's job. Nobody. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, and you need to lay out all the flaws on the table, and you need to be honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I say this many times. You need to be honest with yourself, and you need to start. What are the things that are holding you back from being a stronger individual, from somebody who could be looked up to as a leader? Why wouldn't you want your kids and your wife to look up to you, to be proud of you? Why do you want to continue to drink this beer? Why do you want to continue to smoke? All you're doing is upsetting your family, and you're hurting your body.
Yep.
Your health, your mind. You got to look at this as an investment. As how do you want to be in the future? How do you want to be 5 to 10 years from now? Oh, people are like, oh, I'm just going to have a drink tonight. This is going to dictate how you are in the future, my guy.
Yes.
Like literally, what you put in your body today will affect you.
Input equals output.
Input equals. Don't you know that when you do drugs, that you have side effects for years? You feel certain side effects from those drugs for years. There's studies on this, that if you do some sort of hardcore drug, I don't want to say any but names, but if you, like, even a year from now, you would feel some sort of side effects. So it's.
And when drinking, you're going to have a bad liver eventually.
When drinking, you're going to have a bad liver eventually. You start seeing it in your skin. You start seeing it in your eyes. You look unhealthy.
Matter of fact, we had somebody we know passed away. My sister-in-law's husband His aunt just passed away from alcoholism. She drank so long, her liver finally gave out. She died as they were signing hospice paperwork.
Oh, that's horrible, man. And you see, I hear a lot of these stories of people going through, dealing with health issues later on in life.
Yep.
Because of the decisions that they're making today. Because it's because people think that, oh, it's just a beer. Oh, it's just a glass of whiskey. No, motherfucker. This is going to affect you.
It's a life decision.
It's a life decision. And so choosing to work on your physical, choosing to watch what you put into your body, choosing to and putting in good things in your body, and choosing to work on your mind is an investment. It's going to make you last longer out here. I don't know about you, but I want to be around for a good time. I want to be around for a while. I want to make good memories, great memories with my kids and my grandchildren, hopefully, and hopefully my great grandchildren, because I do see people out here who get to meet their great grandkids, and it's because, well, they chose to live a healthier life. And now they're out here, 80, 90 years old, still kicking it.
Yep.
Right? I want to live a long life. I don't know about you guys, but I do. And I hear so many men and women dropping dead in their 60s.
Bro, you hear it more now.
Yeah, it's such a norm. It's such a norm.
It's crazy. I mean, my grandparents are able to see. They have seen their great grandkids, and now we've got some of the great grandkids almost already to age where they can get married and have kids again. So my grandfather drank a lot when he was younger, and he finally got off that stuff. He made a decision to get off it to better his family. He felt he talked to God a lot and finally said, if you can help me, I'll stop. He threw it out the window. And now they have seen their 6 girls grow up. They've got 22 grandkids, and we're past 30 great grandkids already.
Wow, that's amazing.
And we're about to start the next leap, and they're still alive to see everything right now.
That's awesome.
And so it can be done. What you're doing is you get into what we call normalization of what people put in your head, or what social media, what you see everywhere else. It's normal for a man to go home and drink a beer after work. I've been working all day. I deserve to crack one. No, you don't, motherfucker. You know what you need to do? Sit on the couch and figure a way to make more money. You ain't worked hard enough. Because some of y'all who say you work hard don't know what hard work is.
No, not at all.
I'm sorry, but working 8 hours at McDonald's ain't hard work. I'm sorry.
Whatever the fuck is
whatever you're doing. Believe me, I was doing hard work when I was 8 years old. I know what hard work is. And it ain't some of y'all complain, and complaining gets you nowhere, by the way. Complaining only sours yourself and makes yourself feel more like shit because you're complaining about your situation. But guess who's put you in that situation? You. You are the culprit. It is you have gotten in your own way, in your own path of greatness, and it is only you that can get yourself out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to stop what you're doing right now when you're hearing this. You're going to start thinking about how to elevate your mindset, build a great fitness physique, get on better nutrition, drink more water, and develop self-mastery. And you give me another call in about 2 months and let me know how you feel versus what you felt 2 months ago. It can be done because we've done it. We're teaching it because we're living it. And if you don't want to listen, you're just sorry. And you might as well go off in the woods and die. Straight up.
Or go down by the river. No, I'm just kidding.
You better be careful by that river. I'm being real. It's aggravating.
Guys, kind of going back on what Carl said, complaining, it gets you nowhere. You're just ruining the moment for yourself. And what you need to be doing is, let's say right now you're not in the best position in your life. You have not been working on yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. You haven't been trying to self-master your inner self. What you need to do right now in the moment, if you're watching this, you need to maybe turn off this podcast or close your eyes. Turn off all the sounds, close your eyes, and start focusing on all the good things you have in your life. Think of the good things you have in your life. Ian, think of ways right now. What steps can I take next to better myself? What can I do next that is going to cost me nothing to better myself? That's easy. I can think of some right now.
Mm-hmm.
You start drinking more water intake. Water is technically free.
Yeah.
You could get some more rest at night. You could, what I just said, start trying to think more positive. So when your mind goes down the gutter and you start to think something negative about yourself or others, you need to damn near stop it, slap yourself, you know, and think of good things, positive things. And then if you don't have a gym membership, you can do push-ups, you can do planks, you can do squats, you can go outside and run some miles. I know plenty of people who are in shape and that don't even have a gym membership. So there's no excuse onto why you can't be living a more purposeful life at no cost. You can do it. And so stop complaining, flip your mindset, and start to think more positive about yourself, about your situation, about whatever it is you have going on in life. You need to start looking at the good in things. Doing this is going to allow you to feel better. Once you feel better, you do better. And so that's what we wanted to get on here and talk to you guys today about is fatherhood. Talk about dads, and I can speak from experience. I grew up without a father. And I can sit here and say that I feel like I did need one growing up, because I grew up without one. I always felt like I was missing something. And because of that, I was always searching for like a hand, for somebody to grab onto me, for somebody to kind of like help me, to lead me, to guide me. I was always searching for somebody to guide me, but in reality, I never needed anyone but my family. And I just needed to trust myself, right? That's all I needed. So if you are a man today in this world, and you are growing up without a father, or you've grown up without a father and you're a grown man, just know you don't need anyone but your family. If you have your mom, if you have your sister, siblings, talk to them. Talk to your family. If you have a good friend that you feel like you can open up to, talk to your friends. It's okay to talk. But just know at the end of the day, it all comes down to you. You are the only person who is going to be able to pick yourself up or put yourself down.
For sure.
And so you don't need anyone.
No.
You don't need anyone. Because I grew up without a father, you guys, I became a stronger man, I believe. I truly believe if I would have been raised by my father, I would not be the man that I am today. I'm sorry. I think I would be in a bad situation. I would have been just like him, in and out of jail.
Yep.
Doing drugs, an alcoholic, beating women.
He wasn't setting a good example.
He was not setting a good example. Guys, what you grow up around is what you become.
For sure.
And so, yes, I think about, man, why didn't my dad want me? I've thought about that before. But then I turn around and I think of, whoa, I'm kind of glad I didn't grow up without him. It was kind of a blessing.
Yeah, you would have learned a lot of the bad stuff.
Yeah. So, guys, flip your mindset about growing up without a dad.
Yes.
It could be a blessing in disguise for you.
You be the example now.
Now you be the example, and that's what I'm doing now. Because I grew up without a father and because I know how he was as a man, it has motivated me and put a fire under my butt to become a way better man than he ever was and be a leader to my kids and to my wife. And you just have to get out of that pool of negativity, man, and you need to start being more positive. Pull your shoulders back, chest out, chin up. Start walking around with some confidence.
Good God,
start doing some things. Guys, when you start to work on yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, you start to pray, you're going to feel better. You're going to do better. It's just what happens, you guys. It's just what happens. You could think we're corny or whatever. Oh, that doesn't work. That's just, you're just being negative right there still.
Yep, you're being negative, and it's also because you never have tried it.
Yeah,
try it. I'm not even playing with, like, try it and see what happens. Don't be average. For one, never settle for average. You should be trying to set the new bar. Be a wolf and be the leader of that pack.
Yeah,
and stop failing yourself and your family, because that's what you're doing. I don't know what else to tell you on this. It's a short.
I'll say this.
Go ahead.
Again, going back on the Facebook, guys, I see so many men
God.
on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Instagram with their friends, holding up beers with your weak ass forearms, titties.
Good God. Yeah, that's
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh, bro! And these guys are out here with their boots, thinking they look like cowboys, like some men. You guys look like a bunch of bitches, weak ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm sure we could whoop your ass. So that's all I'm saying. You don't look. For one, too, alcohol and all the drugs. Even if you're in the gym, you're not making any results because they're killing your gains.
Yeah,
It's science. It's been proven that stuff is killing your gains. So why keep doing it? You're just wasting money at that point at the gym because all you're doing is going there, getting a great pump, and then you go out on the weekend, you drink more beer. And there you go. There's all your results down
I
the
seen
drain.
it on Stranger Things earlier. I know it's just a show, but I seen it on Stranger Things. I forget the guy's name, but he was kind of like the badass in high school with the Trans Am.
Yep.
Yeah, he was doing some a barbell chest workout while drinking beers.
What?
Yeah.
Bro.
He's doing a barbell in Stranger Things. And yeah, I know it's just a show. Maybe people used to do that back in the day. You know, you drink a beer and lift weights. It's not macho. It's stupid as fuck.
For one, it's just
dumbest shit I've seen.
It is, and
they're promoting that shit and they're trying to normalize it. Guys, do not lift weights and then go to the bar after and drink. You just wasted your time.
Yes, and money.
And money. Whatever you do, guys, do not go to the gym and work on yourself and then go have a beer right after. That is the dumbest shit you could do.
Yes, for sure. Positive.
Choose to not drink. Choose to drink water and fuel your body with good things.
And it starts with that one time. If you can say, okay, I'm not going to go home today and drink a beer, then guess what? The next day you tell yourself that again. You do it again. You do it the third day. Time you've done it a week and you do it 2 weeks, I guarantee you that stuff will eventually be gone out of your mind. You won't even think about it no more. It's just becomes natural. You don't even drink anymore. But it has to start with that one day. It has to start with that one decision on your own self to say, I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm not going to go out and party and waste my time anymore. I'm going to invest in my family, and I'm going to invest in trying to help build my family better. I'm going to find some extra work or build a new build. You can build. You know how businesses are made? Because people go home and they think about things. They don't just waste time. They think about ways that they can make money in ways that they're passionate. Why do you think Chris does what he does? And we're passionate about what we did, but we didn't just come that way. We're just wasting our time on the TV. We had to find something we were passionate about and build it.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes hard work and dedication. And this Kingsman program is a lot of hard work and dedication. I promise you, the end result, you're going to see it. I am determined myself to have eventually a gym. We will have our own place. And you will all know how that started because you've been watching it. At that point, you can say, shit, they ain't just talking.
They really did it.
They do it. Now, we're getting close. We don't want to make this a long episode.
Yeah.
We just want to hit you hard on becoming a better father, a better dad, a better husband, and working on yourself so you can serve your family.
I'll give you a little piece of how I think. I'm going to tap you into my mind. When I think of my wife and my kids, I'd like to think of them as if they're depending on me, that they're literally looking up to a man, and that they're depending on me to guide them through life. With that thought alone, you guys, it fuels me. It fuels me to want to get out here and work harder, make more money, work on my physical, work on my mindset, and work on my spiritual. Guys, this is how you need to think. You need to look at your children and your wife as if they look up to you, because at the end of the day, they are. They are depending on you. And when you start to live in alignment with the person that you truly want to be, let me tell you, it feels so good. It feels so good that when your wife is so proud of you and when your kids are so proud of you, that they have nothing negative to say about you. Nothing but good things. It's a great feeling, you guys.
It is.
It's a great feeling. And you're not going to get that by drinking, smoking,
partying,
playing too much video games, watching too much football on Sundays, pornography. You're not going to get it by any of these things.
Eating McDonald's every day.
I know what we're saying sounds boring, but once you start to live this life, it gets easy.
Bro,
It's not even a thing to you anymore. You actually enjoy the process. You actually enjoy the process of just being disciplined. The process of being disciplined, the disciplined lifestyle, it's not that bad, you guys. It's pretty fun, actually. It's fun because you know there's a goal that you want to hit, and you're waiting to get there.
Yes.
And I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get to that body that I've been working on for so long. The discipline, the mental tough, like the strength just to say no to everything. I love being able to be with my friends and somebody offers me a drink and I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
Yep.
That feeling, that discipline,
It's amazing.
being able to say no to things, it's an amazing feeling. And
for sure. I mean, honestly, it's the best feeling in the world to be able to stand up and say, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't depend on that. Thank you anyway. And when you say certain things like that too, you're going to wake a lot of people up, because I've done it before. And I had one guy say, man, you're a good dude. I never have had someone just say no like that. But when you break it down a little more than just even no, and they'll give you a chance. You go into depth about what you're doing. You're going to wake them up eventually too, because it's like, man, because I hate to put this out, but it kind of makes them feel bad about themselves because of what they're doing, because they know they can do better and choosing not to, because it's normal to get in with our friends and drink and have a good time. But when you have somebody in that group that says, man, I'm good, I'm working on myself, it's like, shit, why am I not doing that? I should be working on myself.
You guys, why is it so normal for us? No, not us. Let me take that back. For people to drink every weekend. Why is that such a normal thing? Why do people want to do that every weekend?
Who normalized that?
Who normalized that?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, it's not a good thing. If you think about it, how old are you? 30, 35, 40? At what age did you start drinking? 17, 15? A lot of people start drinking young. I know I did.
Yep.
I got to the age of like 28, 29 before I started realizing. I was like, yo, I've been drinking almost every day. Even, I mean, it might not have been every day, but every other day, a tall boy. Or let's go and get a shot. Like, of my life.
Yep.
You guys, that is not okay. That is bad.
It is. Once you start thinking about it like that,
you're looking at me at this. Can you remember the last year that you went without drinking?
Half of y'all probably just said no.
No.
At least half of y'all.
It's not okay. Drinking is horrible, you guys. You can see it reeking through the skin. You can see it on your eyes. You can see it.
It breaks you down. It makes you look older than you actually are, too. And, give me another question to you is, have you looked at your bank account to see how much you spend on that a month? I guarantee you it's in the thousands. Just check your bank account. Look through all your statements and see every bar you've been to or every grocery store you bought some beer at, add it up, and it will hit you in the face like, man, I am wasting my money. Because it does nothing for you. It doesn't better you. It doesn't grow you. Go ahead, Chris.
Another thing is, a lot of people love to drink soda.
That's another.
Oh my gosh. They need their Coke, or they need their, I'm not trying to shame anyone but
you're dependent.
But you guys, soda, it's not even that good. It shit tastes like medicine. Why don't you drink some water? Water is fucking refreshing. It tastes amazing. Then you have juices. You can actually juice vegetables and fruits. That tastes amazing too. Guys,
there's healthier stuff out there.
Stop drinking 2-3 sodas a day. It's horrible for you. It's horrible for your kidneys. Do you like pissing out kidney stones? Do you like being fat because of a drink? Really? Because of a drink? Because you can't say no to a drink? Come on, you guys. You guys are way stronger than that.
You are. And you really stop drinking soda and see how much weight you drop. That one thing alone, you're bloated all the time because of soda. Stop the soda and watch. You'll probably lose 10 pounds right off the bat just by stop drinking soda. I've seen it done. I did it myself. I drank a lot of soda back in the day. I stopped. That's the first thing I did. I stopped soda, and then I stopped beer, and then I started drinking more water, and then I started working out, and I have been greatly resulted in my body. This morning, do you know how good of a feeling it is to get out of the shower, butt naked,
Yep.
and you look yourself in the mirror like I did this morning, and my 6-pack is right on the edge of popping out completely? That is a great feeling.
Feel great, bro.
And your body looks good, and it's like, and it builds confidence, because like, man, you think about what you look like, what I looked like 3 months ago versus what I look like now, night and day difference.
Yep.
And I have more confidence when I walk out now. When I talk to people, I have confidence, and that radiance off me onto them. I did it last week. You can inspire people when you talk to them, because you're living the way you're living. It inspires them to start living that way too. So look, get with it. Elevate your mindset. Develop self-mastery. Get off as unhealthy dependencies that you're on. Step up as a father, as a husband, as a leader in this community, and be a wolf that leads the pack. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, share our episodes, and stop slacking on us, because you know what we're saying is the truth, and you know it because it gets to you and it stings at heart. And I want you to share this with your friends. I want you to share this with family, because everybody has a friend or family that is doing shit right now. Don't tell me you're not, because I know I have some of my own family. So share it, preach this stuff to them, but you cannot talk about too much of it until you start living it. That's why we're doing it, because we have been doing it now steady. We are sober. We've been sober for a long time now.
Yep.
And guess what? Once we hit that year mark, we might just do something special on the podcast once we hit that year of being sober.
Next April?
Yep.
Next April?
Yep. We might just, you know what? Y'all might as well, Gary, if we're getting ready to start, I'm getting ready to start implementing some big things for the podcast, some special things, giveaways. But when we might celebrate, do something different and something unique for that year of being sober, because we'll probably be at the Barber Expo anyway.
Yeah.
We're bringing the podcast to the Texas Barber Expo.
Might just have to break it in with a beer. I'm just kidding. Why would we go a year and break it in with a beer?
We'll break it open with a big old glass of smart water. We'll just pop that top. Look, guys, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We're sorry about technical difficulties. It will be better again next week. We're just in a new area, and we are going to perfect this even more, because we're trying to help y'all and elevate y'all the way we have elevated ourselves. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Mindset ignites power. Discipline fuels the journey. Structure designs the map. Get out there. Make it happen. Be a leader. We love y'all. Peace. Mindset equals power.